So much, Taylor. Well, Governor Tate Reeves signed a proclamation today directing all flags of the state of Mississippi to be flown at half-staff on all buildings and grounds in the state. This will begin tomorrow at sunrise in memory of Nakaira Dito and last until sunset, and occur again on January 17th in memory of Matthew Tenedorio. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry also issued an executive order declaring a period of mourning and lowering the flags from Monday, January 6th through Friday, January 17th in remembrance of those who lost their lives in the terror attack.